Welcome back to day 6 of decluttering 10 things for 10 days before the holidays start. We're in my laundry room area right now, so we're going to start in there and see what kind of products we can find. Some things are already decanted, so I know I won't be getting rid of a lot of products, but I do have some bottles and maybe some products that I've tested to show you guys on this page that I think are lurking in here. We get rid of them. So let's start here. Okay, so going into my laundry drawer, I have already see this empty cup. Yep, don't need that. I can see that I have 2 of the Mrs. Mouse stain remover, best stain remover ever, but I can feel this one is empty, so I'm not sure if I was thinking I needed to order some more. Definitely don't need this. This is a Tide to Go pen. I can't say I've ever used one of these in my life. Aside from a video testing them, did like a stain remover testing. Yeah, it looks brand new, so I can still donate it. Oh yeah. This also came from the same stain remover testing. It's for oil stains. A lot of people ask about oil stains, but my husband doesn't work in a job with oil and I don't really use oil in the kitchen or anything, so I don't really have any need for it. So I will also be getting rid of that. All right, next. All right, next I'm gonna pop into the pantry area. I know there's a lot of stuff hiding in here. We took a few things when my in-laws went out of town and there just seems to be a lot of chaos in here. So I'm assuming a lot of this stuff is probably expired or could go, or maybe just rearranged. So let's start there. I know these are expired, so I'm throwing those out. Okay, filled those with the new chips. Pretty sure these are expired. Oh, definitely these. These came with some Chinese food. I don't know how long ago. Okay. Next, we're gonna look in the cleaning cabinet. I recently went through and started getting rid of a lot of extra cleaning stuff. You know, I just honestly don't need this much, but let's double check. I have one of these Lily brushes, which are awesome for removing pet hair, but since we lost our dog, I don't really have a need for it right now. So I'm probably just gonna get rid of it. It's just something extra I'm carrying around. Clean things out. I'm heading into the medicine cabinet. I'm going to look through some of these things. I'm sure there's expired medication or extras or whatever in here. So some things I have like 2 of. I'm just going to combine them. I have no reason to have this many. And for those who are about to ask, I double checked the expiration dates. They expire within the same month, so it doesn't matter. Same thing with the Motrins. These expire different times. So this one already expired, so I will just be getting rid of that one. Okay, so out of here I gotten rid of 2 expired medications, a random box of something that no longer is inside it. I literally have no idea what these are. These must be for a heating pad or something. I don't know. And some straps, probably from like a bandage. All right, and here's everything we got rid of in day 6. So I'm gonna pop those in the box and we move on. All right, day 6 is in full swing. We had gotten rid of almost, I think, 14 items today. So I'm really excited about that. So tomorrow, I don't know where we're gonna go yet. I'm running out of rooms over here. So I think we might start heading back and going through some of the other cabinets and other things for day 7. See you then. Hey y'all, welcome back to day 7 of decluttering 10 things every day for 10 days before the holidays start. Today is day 7 and we are going to be decluttering some jewelry. So let's go. So I keep all my jewelry in these little containers. I used to have 4, but now I have 3 since I've decluttered down. So we're gonna go through each one and get rid of some of the extras. These are pretty tarnished, so I'm gonna set them off to the side and see if I want to keep any. I really don't wear these anymore, so I'm gonna get rid of those. I definitely don't wear these anymore, so I'll get rid of these too. I used to wear these a lot, but I really don't wear them anymore. I used to wear these for like special occasions, which I really did like, but then I got a more simple pair, so I don't think I'll be keeping these. Again, this is all costume jewelry, so it's not expensive. Okay, out of my earrings, I got rid of 5 pairs. Let's look at bracelets and necklaces. Okay, I found this necklace. It's one of those long ones that I used to wear in like middle school, high school, whatever, but I don't wear that anymore, as well as silver hoop earrings that are both tarnished, and honestly, I don't wear them anymore. Sticking on the accessory route, I found 1 more pair of earrings, and I thought I would go through some of my hair clips. I feel like I don't know what this color is. And I have just a couple like busted up ones that I'd like to get rid of. All right, little stack of these and this clip, and I think we have 10 accessories. And that's a wrap on day 7. I now have a little bit less jewelry, but I have functional pieces that I actually enjoy. See you again for day 8. Welcome to day 8 of decluttering 10 things a day for 10 days leading up to the holidays. Today, we're going to be going through and finding at least 10 items that we can declutter from my house and putting them in this box. So let's get started. Okay, so I have a bunch of extra rags, like throwaway towels and I don't know, whatever everybody calls them. So I noticed that I keep a lot of them, and every time like a towel goes bad, I throw it in there. It's time for me to go through them and get rid of some. In a tiny home, there are limited places to keep things, so this is where we keep our rags. I would like to start by going through here and seeing what we can get rid of. That was 10 towels right there, just got rid of. Today's task was pretty easy. It was honestly just getting rid of some old rags that honestly I don't need anymore. I just don't need this many rags in general, but also these look kind of wild. So I'll see if maybe a local pet shelter wants to use them. I know that they oftentimes take towels and blankets so they can use them for the pets that are in the shelters. So in honor of Dookie, I'll be donating some things for the shelter. And that's a wrap on day 8 of decluttering 10 things a day for 10 days leading up to the holidays. All right, see you tomorrow. Welcome back to day 9 of decluttering 10 things per day for 10 days leading up to the holidays. Today we'll be finding another 10 items around my house that we can declutter and put into our box and finally get to the end of this kit and almost get to the end of this challenge. Let's go. Look at the color. This is the bottle that I purchased. This is the one that has expired. It is literally a different color. Look at this. That is yellow. That's disgusting. It's probably been exposed to too much light, so I will be getting rid of this. There's maybe a couple squirts left. I'm just not sure if it has completely expired, and since it's face lotion with sunscreen that my husband uses, I don't want to take that risk, and I'll just give him the new bottle. I was putting away food last night and realized I have this Tupperware top that does not go to any of the bottoms, so I'll be getting rid of that. In my liquor cabinet, I know I have these extra Publix bags that are good for carrying wine, and they give you a free one when you buy 4 bottles, and I feel like at some point I will buy 4 more bottles, so I really just don't need to be hanging on to this. They give them to you for free. That seems wasteful. I might as well recycle it. And while I'm down here, I'm gonna look at some of my rags. I think some of them are probably old and gross. Got a couple rags. Okay, my husband has a desk drawer, and I can see right here he's got an extra cord, which we don't need. We have a whole drawer of cords. Oh, these are completely broken. He's getting a new pair for Christmas anyway. He has them duct taped together, the headphones. Yeah, so these are broken. He's getting a new pair for the holidays. And we have an entire stack of these little cloths, so we do not need any more of them. And that's our final 3. All right, here are the 10 items that we collected today. Yay, we're almost done. And that was day 9 of decluttering 10 items per day for 10 days before the holidays start. So I hope you enjoyed it, and make sure you stick around for our final day tomorrow. I can't believe it. It is day 10. We are decluttering our final 10 items before the series is over. So today we're going to take a little bit of bop around, find anything that still remains in this house through our drawers and cabinets and anywhere else, and put them in this box and wrap this series up. Let's go. Day 10 is going to start off a little unusual. I tried to put these leggings on and I accidentally ripped them, so I've decided they are too small. I've owned them for probably 10 years, so I will not be able to wear these anymore, obviously, so I'm going to go ahead and put them into our box. That is item number 1. Above our fridge, I usually keep candles and things, and I was thinking about it last night. I know I have this candle that I actually purchased in the fall and was planning on refilling it, but it's empty now, and honestly, it was only about $10, so I don't really want to be lugging this piece around until next fall. So a year from now, I will just purchase a new one with fresh candles. Plus, I don't even know how to refill it with more candles, so I'm sure it's not even worth it. But maybe somebody else at the donation center will be able to turn it into a fun little project. We just replaced these shoes with some new pairs. There's a lot of rips in them and whatnot, so I will be donating these as well. Whenever I do laundry and I cannot find the mate to a sock, I usually just make a big old pile, and we have a little drawer where we keep them. We also do this for bra pads, from those sports bras. So if there's not a mate after at least I've done all the laundry in the house, then I go ahead and decide if they can get rid of, or you can repair a set if you prefer. For example, my husband doesn't really care. These are workout socks, so I could repair these if he wants to, but I've lost all these and they're different kinds. This is a compression sock and this is not, so I don't want to pair these kind of socks up. So making sure any matches that are in here are done. I'm going to check if any of my sports bras are missing a pad, and then I'm going to get rid of any of the extras. By the way, these are awesome. They're little cedar balls. They keep everything in your cabinet smelling fresh. So only one was missing it. So I'm gonna put some pads in it. So my sports bras and my workout tops that have pads are all covered. These can all be donated. Check my leggings while I'm in here. These ones I actually just found out they have a hole in the butt, so I'll be probably getting rid of these. They're pretty old and stretched out anyways. They could potentially be fixed, so maybe I'll see if somebody wants to fix them online and give them away for free. Okay, so I'm getting rid of the leggings, extra bra pads, and a couple of socks. So let's head into the other room. Okay, while I was looking through some stuff, I actually just found this earring, and I remember a long time ago I lost the other mate, so I'll also be getting rid of this one earring. Taking one more peek into my makeup drawer since we're already in here, I was thinking about it yesterday when I was looking for some lipstick. I have some of these like mini ones. I like this color, but I've always realized this color just kind of washes me out, so I am gonna also get rid of this one. One thing to remember during this challenge that's really important is the point of this is not just to get rid of stuff. So it's not that you just want to just find 10 items and get rid of them just so you can go ahead and buy a new item. This is actually just finding 10 items each day that you don't need. And honestly, it's a lot easier than you think, especially as you're going through things. It gets easier and easier the more you start to declutter. So just remember, this is not a challenge of just finding items to get rid of them, in which case you'll need to purchase them again because you actually use the item. For example, you shouldn't just be getting rid of your toothbrush because you want to and then buy a new one. But if your toothbrush is broken or it no longer works correctly, or you'd like to switch to an electric toothbrush, this would be a great time to get rid of the regular toothbrush and swap it over to an electric toothbrush. But remember, it's not just about finding items, and sometimes you may only find 8, but challenge yourself to find 10. I promise it's a lot easier than you think. And that's day 10. I can't believe we're already done. And here are the final items that we'll be getting rid of during our challenge. FYI, this basket or this box probably weighs, I would say 35 pounds. So think about that. You can get rid of 35 pounds of stuff sitting in your house by just going through and getting junk. And that's it. We have decluttered over 100 things during our series of decluttering 10 things a day for 10 days before the holidays started. Isn't that incredible? It's amazing, and it really begs the question, how much stuff do you actually have in your house that you're not even using? If I can find over 100 things in just 10 days, I'm amazed by how much more is probably lurking in here. So remember, there's always a chance to declutter. You can always go ahead and do it again. You can have one of these little series of these little challenges for yourself whenever you think you need it. Doesn't have to be 10 things for 10 days. You can do 5 things for 2 days. Doesn't make a difference at all, but if you're constantly decluttering, it's going to help you mentally feel better. Now, with what's in this box, some of the stuff will be donated, some of it will be sold, and some of it will have to be thrown out, like all the garbage that I collected, like empty bottles and things like that. We are counting as part of our items, so I will throw this out. Anything that can be donated that's unopened, clothing, anything like that. And if there's anything that's worth selling, I don't think I have anything really crazy in here, so I'm just going to donate everything because I'd rather somebody be able to use some of these really nice clothing. So aside from that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please drop a comment below if you followed along and participated in this challenge, and let me know, what was the craziest thing you found and decluttered during your series challenge? Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Home Reimagined for more cleaning, organization, and home content. See you next time. Happy cleaning.